if you use the hot.
Because I made a mess. I've tried it a couple
Okay,
times.
now.
Tell us how you do the apples.
Well, I took them out of that bag and I soaked
4 inches. This saucer. This has saucer.
Listen.
Okay.
She soaks them.
I soaked them in water until they swelled up.
How much water?
Actually, I soaked them overnight.
You just covered them with water?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't cover them. I just put it in as I needed it. If you soak them, it don't take as much water. But if you don't soak them, you got to put water in there and you're going to burn them.
Okay, so you soaked them overnight, and then what'd you do?
I washed them and I put them in my little my little cooker that holds 7 quarts, or so it's a
Big, pretty big size.
But and then I didn't steam them. I mean, I didn't put the pressure on them.
Oh, you
didn't pressure cook them.
Oh, wait.
All right, what do you put in the apples?
I just put water in them till they get done, and then while they're cooking, when they get tender, I take the potato mash and mash them, because you don't there be a lot of lumps in them.
Well, what kind of apples did you use?
dried ones.
Horse
No, but-
apples,
Which kind?
horse apples.
Horse apples?
I know about
I
them.
never heard of it, but when I went to, I brought 2 bushel apples, and she said, "This tree is a horse apple, and this is 20 ounce." And I said, "Well, what is a horse apple?" And she said, "Well, they're better to make jelly and stuff like
Cooking
that."
apple.
You're in my way now. You're gonna have to move.
There's an apple orchard right up from us. Not an apple orchard.
I never heard of
Well,
them.
they are sharper.
They're sour.
Yeah.
Are they like a Granny Smith?
Well,
They're
probably.
tartar. She had up there at that produce stand that I went to. Her favorite, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was the black apple,
Arkansas black.
Arkansas black.
Seems
So
like
did you put sugar and butter in that, Miss
I
Pauline?
put sugar.
Just put sugar and that's it?
That's it. Sugar to taste.
Sugar to brown sugar or just white sugar?
I put white sugar.
Do you put any cinnamon or anything?
No.
Just sugar, water and
And
sugar.
now if I make a plate pie, I put stuff like that in there.
Okay, but for your fried apple pies, that's the only reason we're here is to find out how you do this.
They'll
Sugar
get-
and horse apple.
Well, them 20 ounce, anything that's sour.
Okay.
Sweet apples.
Like delicious apples won't be any good, so
No.
you gotta use a Granny
Wine
Smith or.
sap, wine sap are kind of
See,
sour a
what was
little
the
bit.
other one that she had up there?
To each, all the foods are the
So I
best
got
to
a
eat.
bushel of each one of them, and I
Mixed them.
mixed them when I.
So you putting like 2 tablespoons in each
Well,
one?
that's-
Just
I don't
about
know.
it,
I'm
yeah.
just putting what
That's
I think
what-
needs it.
That's what she's putting. She's putting almost 2 tablespoons in there.
I put down heaping tablespoons, so I don't
I
know.
got to get something else over here.
Plus on each.
Fork.
Crow.
Here's her fork.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Right
a fork
here.
that you had to lay down.
I may have too many of them.
I bet you've never had 4 women come to your house and say, "We want you to
Show us.
Well, I
demonstrate."
had about 6 sisters, and there's old women.
Ah! And they were all in here at one time.
Yeah, in the mouth.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Joanne.
See, that may be a secret right there.
See, I don't do that.
I don't either. See, we don't know how. I told you I didn't know
Well,
how.
that makes them stick together better.
Uh-huh.
Now, is your grease getting too hot over there?
No,
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
It's not
I
standing.
may have to turn it on more. I
I
don't
don't
need to
think there's
smell
enough in
it.
it.
If you cook them too fast, they'll brown, but this won't be
Uh-huh.
through
Done.
and
And then they're
through.
gooey. Gooey, gooey. uses a little flour on her finger.
I'm gonna stick to it.
She's just got the right amount in there, look.
And then she takes a fork. Decorate. Fork with flour. Decorates.
You ain't got a computer in your motorhome, have you?
No.
That's not mine. I actually don't know what's in there. But I know.
That's not your trailer trailer.
No. I read the other day where got campers and stuff like that in front of them they want to rob, and I told one of my sons, I said, tell Ted he's gonna have to move that.
Have y'all had any trouble around here?
No, not here, but Glenwood, which is just
Yeah.
8 miles up, they have quite a bit.
Did y'all know they stole all of Bonita's
Wait, now
food
what
out
are
of
you
the
doing?
deep freeze?
Punch a little hole in the top?
Yeah.
She did?
Oh.
See there? See, that's all the tricks that we don't know.
3 fork holes.
Joanne. I'm always scared it'd seep out.
Me too. I didn't know that.
Well, they'll blow up. I mean,
Yeah,
the air and
It's-
they'll pop.
yeah.
I freeze my.
So if you learn to make this crust, you can put anything in there.
Uh-huh.
Lemon.
I used to make, well, when Joe and Marilyn married, she said one day, how in the world do you make a apple butter chocolate roll? And I said, well, you just take one roll, put sugar and chocolate in it, and another one put sugar
Nah.
in it, and another apples. When you got 3 kids and they all want
Something different.
something different, that's the way you do it. And roll it up and put it in there.
Well, you just make chocolate pie recipe for that, don't you?
Just a regular chocolate pie and then
Or do you put the
cook it and
sugar
then
in?
put it there?
Cocoa.
No, I just rolled it out kind of like this, only about my dough about as big as a pan I'm going to use, and I cut up my butter and all this on it, and sift my cocoa and sugar on it,
Oh, you just
and
make.
then start rolling it,
Oh.
Oh.
and pinch both ends here, and put it in the pan.